Hi, good night, guys. Welcome us back. Yay! By not so popular demand, but we're back. We're back, and today we are going to be building a house. I suck at building houses. In The Sims 4, by the way. Um, but yeah, we're gonna try to build a huge ass house on one of these huge ass lots in Newcrest. Now, today I have a guest with me.
I have to come up with a gamer tag, don't I? Damn.
Yeah,
I
you
got.
gotta decide what you're gonna be called. They put you on the spot, didn't I?
Yeah. What gamer tag will I go with it? But now we'll go with King Jice, which is the
Oh, King
one of my
Jice.
gamer tags.
I completely forgot about King Jice. That's the one you used to use when we played Cabal, yeah? Like that
Yeah,
was like
the old Cabal name.
that wasn't the
That may
typo.
change from week to week, so if you hear me again, it might be something completely different. But it's still me, so please note the voice.
Yeah, so my gamer tag usually is Saris28. Ideally, I wish it was just Saris with a bunch of S's, but that's oftentimes taken. So Saris is my gamer tag. I would have never revealed that before, but that's what it is. So we have Saris and King Jice today, and King Jice is the husband of Saris. Yay! So we are going to try to build a house. Um, in The Sims. Now, what we're trying to do is make it as close to what we think could be a really nice family home for us. And I mean, we're gonna see what happens because I literally spent I think the entirety of this afternoon trying to figure out how to build a flat roof, and I mean that in itself was tedious. So I mean, let's see what
But
we're gonna do today.
yeah, so is this really?
Alrighty, so let's start. And there, my Sims audio just came in all of a sudden. All right, so let us get this lot. We're gonna build on the biggest lot in Newcrest. This is gonna be weird because I find that when I try to build homes on these huge lots, it becomes a disaster. Because I'm used to building on small lots. I'm used to
What is
like
that?
trying to like I'm used to trying to shove things into a small space. I think it's more fun to build. Where the hell is the lot? Oh, there it is. I think it's more fun to try to build things on a small lot because like you have less space to work with, and it makes you be really creative with what space you have. So
I can't imagine many contractors saying that
I
they prefer to have less space.
don't know. Maybe it's overwhelming. I guess. Uh, I bet you
To
there's
have
that
too
there
much to work. Fair enough.
there
Right.
has
So
to
where
be.
how do you begin with building out?
I don't even know. Like, I feel like I've built probably about. I've really spent time building about 2 to 3 houses in Sims, and I've been playing Sims for years. You could imagine I've been playing for so long, and I still suck at the game. So I don't know. I just have a general idea of what I want. I didn't even do like what you normally do, which is like look at inspiration photos and then try to build off of those. I didn't even do that. I came in here blind. I just know that I want like some kind of L-shaped garage situation going on, and I would like a fountain, like a nice little driveway.
You went from a garage to a pumpkin.
Like,
We haven't even
okay,
looked at a kitchen
I
yet.
I'm just saying what I know I want. All I can see is this garage, this huge garage, and a
On a small space.
fountain, like with a drive up or something on a small. I don't know. It's gonna be that small. I think it's gonna get really big really fast. All right, so I think I'm gonna start over here in this corner. I'm gonna
Yeah.
build the garage here and expand this way, because I think. Yeah, I think that makes more sense because I'm thinking like once you build a garage, then you're gonna like have a space by the side of the garage that takes you to the back of the house. So I'm gonna leave about 4 grid lines here, like 4 of these blocks, these units open so I can build that. And I'm gonna start my garage from here. I think we're gonna start it fairly close to now. Let me give it a little more space off the road, and I think that's how we're gonna start. I am already dreading this because I don't know don't know that I'm gonna be able to get this pulled off the way I see it in my head, but we're gonna
But this
try.
is pretty much like Minecraft creative mode, right? You can just build stuff and it's like infinite material.
I feel like this, yeah, this is infinite. Everything is infinite. I'm just building on a lot. So I have as much money as I want. I don't have all the Sims packs, so I don't have like a full variety of things to place down. But
Who
um
even has all the Sims stuff? Who is that rich?
I hope to be one day. Um I don't know. I guess like the Sims packs are pretty expensive, like, when you think about their price in total. So I guess at most average people don't have all of them. Most average simmers, I think, once you're seriously into Sims, and
Is that what y'all's community is called? Simmer?
yeah, we're called simmers. I think. I'd like to think. I like this goes to show how little attention I pay. I just come in and I play a little bit and I drop out and that's it. And I don't play for like 3 months and I come back and I play Sims for at least 6 months straight and then drop for 3 months. I don't know. I do that with all my games. Like,
I feel like the microtransactions just the Sims are the one that's keeping EA afloat. So that and FIFA, them bringing out the same game every year. It's slightly increased graphics.
how do you mean?
So FIFA, you know what FIFA is?
Oh
I,
yeah,
I think
I
FIFA is like EA.
I completely forgot about FIFA. FIFA, like the footballish kind of game.
Yeah, FIFA,
Yeah.
NBA. I see that there's an NBA one as well for baseball.
Mhm.
It's almost like the same game. It's football, but on console.
Mhm.
And the main thing is that they add. Well, I don't know. I don't play FIFA. So let me not. Maybe I can't speak for it.
Hmm. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know anything about FIFA. I can't even make a comment on. But okay, just to catch up viewers with what I'm doing here. This is a big block of emptiness. Now what I want to do is that I want to make this the garage area. Now inside I won't actually have cars. I'll just have this to be like a workshop area for the Sims. I think it's too big looking at it. Yeah, that's way too big. But this is what the garage is supposed to look like. Okay, yeah, this is too small now. Yeah, that what I had initially was good enough. So this is gonna be the garage area. It'll turn into a workshop slash office situation on the inside. I just realized that I do not have any doors that
Those would be important at some point,
look.
I imagine.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, I have doors in general. I mean, I don't have any doors that look like garage doors. I wonder if it's in like debug or something. I guess. Let me check because I think I did. I did not. I have to turn on cheats because I usually have my cheats on. 'Kay, that sounds pretty bad, but I always.
Is it taboo in the Sim community, as you can imagine? I am not part of it. To use cheats.
No, it depends on what you're using it for. So, um, if you're just building a home and you're just like building it because you like to build, so like depending on the type of simmer you are, you like to play the game, you like to build whatever you do. If you're just building a house and you just want access to everything that sims have to offer, you just turn on cheats. So for example, if you're just playing and you want to like cheat your needs or whatever because you're just trying something out or whatnot, um you use them. I don't think it's taboo. It's just about how you choose to cultivate your story. So no, it's not taboo. I don't think so. I think most of us. I think I used the wrong command. What is it? Let me just use Google. Google's my friend, and see if I can find that command. Show hidden objects. I think I had it right. Show hidden objects. I did. Was capitalizing correctly. Show hidden objects. I think what am I doing wrong? I literally just did this. Okay, so you guys gonna get to watch me struggle to figure out how to get the show hidden objects cheat to work so that I can at least get access to my debug menu. Okay, so it doesn't pop up and say that it's working then. I'll just assume that it's working. I'll just check and see. So if I do, there it is. Yeah, it was working all that time. So I'm gonna see if I can find a garage like looking door in the debug menu because I don't know that we're going to try to find an object that looks like a garage to put there. So let's see if I can find something that looks like one. This is gonna be tedious. I could also just build the rest of the house and then come back to that because I do need to set a shape up for the house. So I remember when I was telling Ty what I wanted to see in a house, I was thinking about like having a mudroom, and he did not know what a mudroom was. After my plenty explanation, Ty, can you like do you finally understand the purpose of a mudroom? I'm just scrolling here.
I believe so. But just for argument's sake, let's say that I don't, and you can explain it.
Pardon?
I believe I do, but hypothetically speaking, let's say that I don't, then you can explain it
Okay.
for for our viewers.
So I I suck at explaining these kinds of things because I do have my own ideas and views on like how they work. But just generally speaking, a mudroom is just where you come take off your shoes and stuff before you enter the house. It's like where all the mess of the outdoor stays, so that you don't end up carrying the mess inside. Um, I mean, that is pretty much the long and short of it. And I'm also finding it difficult to find a door that looks the way I want it to. So I'm going to see if I can find something to replace it real quick, or just to move on to the rest of the build and then come back to that. I really am not going to sit here looking for this all night just because I don't know where it is. But yeah, so um, what I was what I was telling Ty, I'm going to just save because, these games be playing with your feelings. So what I was telling Ty when I wanted to build our house, a mudroom. I see you, Tan. A mudroom. Um, so I wanted to put a mudroom so that when the dogs came back in, they would have like an area to shower and like just wash off their paws and stuff like that, so that we didn't have to worry too much about that whole situation of like the puppy walking through your house and like mess and whatnot coming in, and then you have to like clean up all of that. I really wasn't for that, so I was like, yeah, like, we for sure need to have a mudroom. So because like the issue we have with our current dog, well, she isn't ours, she's technically King's mom's dog. When she goes outside, she tracks a bunch of mud inside once it's raining, and you know someone has to clean that up. So I'm like, a mudroom would be a great idea, um, for to kind of control that situation. So this little box, this it looks so unassuming right now, but this little box here is gonna be our mudroom, and then this little room is gonna be a pantry. So the other thing that I told the king about is using a pantry. Using a pantry door from the garage, so that like I'm gonna use a pet door here to kind of like show what I mean, but using a door here to kind of offer the option of packing your things in from the garage straight into your kitchen, without having to go like through the mudroom and then into the kitchen and then into the pantry. You can just load your groceries straight in there. So like that's what that room is supposed to be. I put a doggy door there just to showcase that, but I don't think that's what we're gonna actually do in the long run. So yeah, we have a large Obzaki looking L-shaped garage, a mudroom, and a pantry, which means that obviously this area is going to need to be a kitchen, and the kitchen will lead directly out to the bathroom. I don't know, not bathroom, the backyard. What was that? So I don't know how big we're going to have this kitchen. I do know that I want it to be a nice little open open plan concept. I think we can do like a little bump out here so it's not as boring, because like I'm envisioning like when you drive in, here will be a garage, so like you'll have a garage door here and a garage door here. When you drive in, here is going to be like the area that the cars are, and they'll go into the garage through here, which means that out here has to be the front of the house. So I'm thinking we can do like a little bump out so that it's not just a flat surface, like a flat looking house. And this is, I think this will be our open plan kitchen. I'm wondering if I should kind of elevate this, so kind of have these elevated a bit from the garage. I don't know how to do that, so maybe I should figure that out after I have the layout. Maybe I should. I might regret it, but maybe I should figure that out after I have a layout. I wonder if I can just use a platform. Do I just build the rest of the house on a platform and then that's that? Let's see what that does. So you could just build the rest of the house on a platform.
I lean to think that this is going to be an architectural nightmare for somebody to draw, but let's see where it goes.
That you think it's going to be an architectural nightmare?
For somebody to draw. It's like,
yeah.
there's creativity and then there's practicality, and they hate one another.
Fair enough. That's true. I mean, I'm gonna try to think of like how most houses are shaped and try to emulate that as I go along, so that eventually when I do actually form what the actual idea of the house is gonna look like, it's not unrealistic. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Maybe. I do want this house to have a foundation for sure, but I'm not sure that the garage is gonna have that same foundation. So what I might do is that I might just do that for now and delete. Can I delete the floor? I'm gonna delete the whole floor. Just for now, I'll leave that separate until I get back to it, but that will be where the garage is. Alright, so we have, I assume this will be like the open floor plan, kitchen, living room, dining room space. And then both King and I, we work from home. So having somewhere that we can kind of, do our work from, that would be ideal, and having it on the bottom floor would be the best idea, because right now our office is on the second story and I don't like having to walk downstairs every time I need something to just get a glass of water, because I have fallen down the stairs at least 3 times this year, like totally fallen, and then I think I trip on these stairs fairly often. So I know for sure that we're going to need an office space. I think this box might be a little too small for an open floor plan. I think we're gonna have to create a bumper. And I'm also thinking too that I don't want a house looking so bland either. So I think we're gonna do something. We're gonna do something like this, just to give that a little something. What other rooms would you like to see in a house outside of like the open floor plan, living, dining, kitchen,
regular stuff,
and an office and bedrooms? What else would you want in a house?
Well, sort of an indoor cinema / game entertainment room. The games would be there. Well, it's gonna be interesting because it's not all the time you're gonna want to going to a separate room to play games. From a console perspective, something to that effect for watching movies, entertaining guests, and things like that. Because when I was younger, that's what I mainly used to do. My house was where people would used to go for to get together. So people come over, everybody would bring their game. You just set up on one TV. Regardless of how many people were there, it was always just one TV, but that was fun time. So a room where you could really immerse yourself in the game, probably either with a projector or a really big screen would be good. Besides that, and the usual things you just mentioned. I know some people have a specific computer room. I don't know how people study. Did you mention study?
Well, I mean, we'll have an office.
There's a difference between an office and a computer room. A computer room would be where pretty much everybody in the house and want to go find a figure. You wouldn't want a kid to leave the office just willingly.
Mm, I mean, I don't think I see anything particularly wrong with it. I assume that when the office is built, it would be built with kids in mind, I guess, because you want to make sure that it's kid friendly, especially like for example, if you're working, you want to make sure that you're still able to watch what they're doing just to make sure that, they're not getting themselves out into trouble or whatnot. I mean, pretty much right now the dog isn't here with us. Well, she was. Now I'm curious about where she went. So I
She's
guess
been
like
outside for a while now.
she's been outside. She left us. Aw.
What, she can't open the door.
No, I mean, oh, I meant outside the room, not outside the house. Yeah, she's not in here from what it seems. But I mean, like, how she just tends to spend the day in here with us, I think the kids would do the same. I don't know that. I mean, as they get older, they'll not want to, but
Depressing.
yeah. I don't know. I think it's cute to watch people get their independence. So I'm thinking that we can do the downstairs area like this. This is the main part of the house. That's the garage, and then upstairs we're gonna have bedrooms, and I'd like to have a family room. I think I want to do a little bump out here too. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it, but I think I'm gonna
What's
put.
the difference between a family room and a living?
So I mean, uh, funny enough, the way my family uses it is that a family room is where the family commonly goes to spend time. So that's where like all the messes, all the clutter. So that's where all the kids are gonna leave their toys and stuff like that, and you won't necessarily be down their throats to clean it up in that area because it's the family room. Whereas the living room is just generally the entertainment space where you know you don't want you don't want that people come over and then they're tripping over your kids' toys and stuff like that. Though I don't really necessarily mind that. I mean, I don't want people to trip, but I don't mind
So
the
where would
children.
all the board games be? See,
The
this is my thing, because now, hmm,
This is
so
huge.
if you have these family rooms, if we're going to be too much big, and I guess it depends on what happens in the family room. So consoles, I imagine, would be in the entertainment room. But the
Mm,
family room would be more like, I don't know what would happen in the family room. Usually families watch TV together. So I don't know.
hmm. I mean, also, are we gonna do the very Bajan thing and have a patio in like a master bedroom?
Patio in the master
I mean,
bedroom?
sorry,
Or,
just outside the master bedroom.
depends on if there's a view. So, like, sometimes this does have a view. Yeah, but if you can see um, patio, open your patio into somebody else's patio, unless you're cool with them, then no. Like if the lot had other of our friends or family living on the lot, then yeah, a patio on the thing would be fine. But if we're like in a neighborhood like this, I would put the patio on the side that you have the door right now, for example.
Or you'd put it on this side, like facing out towards like I think this is a
The
what is
river
this a
or
river, a
ocean
lake or
or
something?
lake
Fair
or
enough.
I don't know. What are the words for big bodies of water?
I'm not sure. I am not sure. Um. Okay. So based on how this is looking, I'm afraid to roof it. I'm afraid to put on a roof because I don't know how to get a roof onto this Obzaki structure, and I am not sure how these rooms are gonna go. I know that this is gonna be the kitchen down here for sure. Kitchen, living, dining. I guess I can have here be like some kind of formal room. Like when you enter, it's like I don't know. And then over here, I know for sure can be like a nice bright office. Um, you can have your entertainment space, and I would generally like to put a nook somewhere where I can just do all of my reading. Because like when I read, I like to be by myself. So, um, I think I do that somewhere over here. So I think that's the general gist. So you had mentioned like an entertainment space that could be back here, an office that should be up here. Ooh, we would need a place like to do. Um, to do product photography because obviously that's what I do for a living. So, I mean, would I put it in the main house itself, or would I put that
You had mentioned
like as a
a shed
separate?
or situation outside of the studio. Because you
Mm,
would probably want there should be air conditioning. And I think you want to be house to be
central air conditioning.
central
So
cooling.
I mean, it would work out in if, with that regard if it's inside the house, because I mean it'll just be a part of that central air conditioning. But I mean, I don't know, and I think the back of this house is a bit too flat
You need a
to
solar
my
farm, boy.
liking.
Solar farm, hydroelectricity, like 6 1 mil. Yeah, a giant constable underneath the house.
All right. I mean, solar energy is the way to go for sure. I'm not even gonna deny that. I'm even gonna try. But I'm wondering how many solar panels would you need to power a house
Power
this size?
continuously.
Yeah.
Um, with what we're looking to have, honestly, probably a lot. Like you're still just like if you want to, like, we're talking about like just off of solar energy or
I
augmented with the grid.
think I have no idea how I'm gonna put the roof onto this house. I think this house is just too big. Maybe I have to rethink how I'm gonna do this. But I mean, in my head, I had a few options with how I was gonna manage the like solar power. Because I mean, yeah, I had mentioned once before that for sure if we do any, we have to make sure like the fridge is powered. Since the last time a hurricane hit us, our fridge went down, and we lost a lot of expensive food. And I'm not like that. I don't want to do that again. So for sure we need something to handle that. But I don't know how many panels and how much it would cost to set up that
It's
kind of
something you have
size
to.
for like to power a house of this size. And I don't
That,
even.
that, that's something you would have to ask, ask probably consulting that you get the panels from probably. The issue with solar will always be the irregularity of it, uh, as well as the efficiency, I guess.
Efficiency.
Yeah, so you can, the conversion of solar energy to electricity is not great compared to like fossil fuels, I think. I think it's getting better.
Mhm.
Um, there's actually something for 2010 will be able to comment on that in a second. Uh, that's why people end up spending like having to get like an acre of solar panels to just make a decent panel because it takes so many of them to get a decent output, and they're so tight to the sun that they completely thrown off like one cloudy boy.
I didn't even I didn't even know or think of that. But I thought there were some.
But
Okay.
people tend to augment, so run a lot of solar um, and use it by all means use it up before using before using the grid, and thus their electricity bill goes down or becomes non-existent. So running just off of it, tough. So you could probably have a situation like I think I saw on TikTok about something like this. So I think Tesla has a special battery setup that they use for gas that they use in Florida to get through the recent storm. Um, was it Hurricane Ian? I want to say Ian or Fiona, one two of them. I don't know. Those are the two names I'm talking about.
Mm.
Um, and pretty much it was just kind of ready whenever when the power went out from the grid. Uh, and then when it came back up, they still were using from that um, backup thing from Tesla. You need to fight in the camp, like there's a bug in the camp.
Okay. That story actually sounds pretty familiar, but I completely forgot about that. I guess that's an interesting way to set it up, to set it up. Tan is asking you what you asked him earlier in the chat about the cloudy boy affecting the efficiency of the solar panel. That's basically what he was asking. Like, how would you efficiently run a solar panel? This is an interesting conversation to have over me tragically building a house in Sims. But he was asking like what kind of like about the efficiency with regard to running um, solar panels when clouds come out to play, and if it would still power a whole house, and if it could, like, what would you have to have in there so it would power an entire house. I guess that's the general gist of the question, yeah?
10 is actually asking about if you should just,
I mean, of course, yes, of course you can join 10.
yeah. It's called the Tesla Powerwall. Right. That kept somebody's house that just start running
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah,
throughout
yeah.
the storm. And then when it came back up, the grid, I don't know how, it's some special layout that maximizes the use of solar energy, but doesn't rely entirely on it. So their fallback is the grid, but their main thing that they use is solar power.
Fair enough. And I mean, that sounds pretty safe. I mean, so question then. Would you then set up, let's say you do have a house like this, um, would you set up a part of your solar farm to be a part of the grid and then have another part just supply your house, your solar wall, like just handle your house, and then if it goes down, you can just reconnect to the grid? How would that work? And I don't even know if it would work where we are. I think I heard someone join.
I don't know
Appreciate it.
that the
Hi,
consultant
Tan.
down here, yeah, according to the pen. I don't know that the consultants down here do it like that. I think they do. You get solar panels, you get one of those wardrobes with just batteries in it. Um, then electrical magic kind of connect to the grid as well. Therein, your house will use from those batteries first, and then fall back to the grid when those batteries are drained. I think. Or you just charge and it goes straight onto the grid, and then you get a check um, every month, depending on how much you're able to provide. There's actually a movement that I was meaning to check. Oh, energy.gov.bb in Barbados, something that like a power company trying to get a lot of people, whether it is that they have land or setting up our houses, um, pretty much to get on to using solar panels, getting up solar farms, things like that. I think the goal is to become completely renewable by 2030.
I recall that being a goal.
So, before we continue this conversation, I'm going to introduce to the stream 10. He's a good friend of ours. He does have his own Twitch channel, 402010, if I remember
It would be
correctly.
sick if when he entered, you just heard the dial. In his intro thing, the intro countdown. That would be sick.
Ah, yeah.
The YouTube stuff. Yeah, no, I should be editing, but I am not doing that. Appreciate the plug. On the solar thing, because I do wonder if, and I'd hazard a guess that we are beyond. I don't know. I don't deal with this stuff on a day-to-day basis, but I'd like to think that we're beyond the point where the technology is what's stopping you from going solar on your house, right? I'd like to think that we're well beyond that point. Like you could completely, leave the grid, call it Wally, but yeah, the practical limitations of that would be how much sun do you actually get, and then what's your backup for if you can't charge, or like you don't have just adequate sun exposure, I guess. At which point, yeah, batteries.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, all of that is expensive.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Solar panels are like the money that you have to put in to get to that point. Crazy. And then I don't even know how maintenance works. I will always remember when I went into town. What is that building called? It's really Prime Minister's office. It's not in Latterport, but the office of the Prime Minister in town is opposite a bus terminal. And there's a Barbados Revenue Authority in there. And I looked out the window and there was a full cement brick that had embedded itself and just eviscerated one of these solar panels that was on the roof. And it hurt my wallet to look at it. So
Yeah, they are an expensive venture. Even in The Sims, they're pretty expensive. Though funny enough, in The Sims, I still can't get them to work. I don't know. I don't know why. Also, I do have this problem here. I guess I should call a contractor for this. How in God's name do I get this? How do I get this side of the roof to disappear into the house? I don't like them poking out like that. I'm not sure that I want that. I don't know how to handle that. I mean, I guess we'll get there.
architectural nightmare.
Is there like a different piece of the roof that you can use or no?
I would have to find out. I know like what you can do is like this. You can suck it in the sides, but then oh wait, no, that works. That works. Oh wait,
I
no, it
guess
doesn't. It doesn't, because like I like this overhang right here. See that? Like that little.
Ah.
I like that, but you know when I pull that back out, it's gonna look hideous on this side. I have no. I think there's a way to do it in Sims, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna leave it like that for now, because I'm just working out how this house is supposed to look. Yeah.
A random thought, no, that of course, tennis here, you were here and seeing the roof wallet roofs. Um, would y'all or either of you ever consider doing cities? Because I know tens, what's the word? I want to say specialty. Specialty is building in CAD. So I know both of y'all are very talented in cities as well. Would that ever be something that y'all go through or explore from a streaming perspective?
I would do it, but
Yeah.
but you know the true city's god here.
What?
There
I mean, like, yes.
we go.
I
I
would-
was like,
I would do it, but like, God, that would be something, right? Like, there are a couple of other creators out there that I definitely take cues from. So, like, the larger guys in the space would be, so not funnily enough, I know, yeah, Wugmaba is a huge fan of Biffa.
yeah,
Biffa's great. Biffa, I do quite like.
I spent a little too
When
much
I
time there.
Yeah, when I do watch Biffa's content, Biffa makes fantastic stuff. Teaching me certainly the power of lane math.
Yeah.
So Biffa's fantastic. Though I think my mains currently would be City Planner Plays. He's fantastic, and Yumble also streams on good old Twitch. Those guys are great. And then there's some other people who I've watched before that do like these mega projects in city skylines that, like if you want true, I don't know, experienced city skylines, then you go and watch those guys who have a profound understanding of the game mechanics. If you want somebody messing around in cities who somewhat knows what he's doing, I guess you could watch me.
Yeah, and if you want someone who doesn't know anything about it and just guesses her way through, then that's me. I would still go by my old gamer tag, by the way. I still go by Seris.
Seris.
So, because like Wugmaba is a lot to say.
Yeah, but calling somebody Wugmaba with a
Spicy.
straight face that is
Yeah.
it's like that's like an exclamation for when something happens, but I don't know what yet. So like in the realm of like Eureka and things like that, that's Wugmaba.
Ah,
That's
such a silly
hilarious.
name. Um,
Yeah.
so just as a heads up on what I'm doing, I was trying to figure out how to get this garage to fit onto this house, um, while keeping it on the ground, right? But apparently, I don't know how to. But so far,
Mm.
when you lift the house up to create a foundation, the garage is gonna go up too. So what I'm gonna try to do is see if I can put a roof on the ground, because like if I can do that, I might be able to kind of make
A ramp.
a ramp. Yeah, that looks like you know, a little thing up to the garage. So that's just a little
No
heads up on what I'm
ramps
doing,
game.
just in case anybody was a bit confused on the stream. So I figured out a little bit about the roofing. It did. It is going to compromise the way I view the house and what I'm gonna do with it. I will probably change around the rooms a bit, and then I'll have to refix, like go back through all this roofing again. But this is what I have so far. It's not the cutest, but it's not bad either. Um, but yeah, let's get back to what we were talking about.
What's your, wait, I don't know. I don't know if anybody has a topic. I was going to ask about wind farms, which are a little bit more. I
Oh,
want to say the word reliable, mainly
I don't
because
know.
there's like because obviously the clothes affect stuff. I don't know what the limitations are with solar wind farms, especially those the
Oh,
new things that I've seen people use. What are they? The bladeless wind turbines, basically. So they take up a lot less space, um, while still generating energy.
I have I mean that's a conversation for y'all to have. I don't know too much about them honestly.
Well, not really a conversation about like technology or anything like that. Just like what are your thoughts on the jet? Or like I, I I have a big passion about renewable energy from the project I did. It was just for kinetic energy harvesting, but ever since then I had to do a whole studying on like all the different ways of harvesting energy and realize that there are a lot out there, but we don't seem to utilize them. More likely because of the existing technologies and how much they cost versus how much energy they get. So just saying, would you consider I know you want to have a solar farm, would you consider a wind farm as well?
I mean, so at an individual level, right? I can see it being difficult managing different modes. At a commercial level, uh, the more different types, the better, I guess.
Yeah, that's my take as well.
That's like, oof, 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 oof. Sorry, I'm watching this ramp under
Yeah,
construction here, and
it's not happening. It's not. I'm
it's not
struggling.
ramping.
And
It's
the thing is,
wild.
to get it to ramp, I'm gonna have my house on a really high foundation, and I want that. So I'm going to have to find another alternative for this garage situation. Because I do want the house to be, I do want it to have a foundation.
Is there really nothing that you can use as a ramp that isn't a roof tile?
Mm.
Like
Now,
in
see,
the
that was taking me out. I thought I didn't know what was going on. I thought,
no,
okay, this is clearly a conversation between two builders. Maybe I can't speak on it, but
no.
you are definitely using a roof.
Yeah, okay,
Oh
Oh
so
yeah.
God.
so then what you do is then that you come in here and that's good glass. You come in here and then you just do like this. So it look like pavement. And then I just get like a matching color for the ground,
Damn.
and then it just generally match or something like that.
You got buy a roof
But
from EA for 15.99.
oh, that's oh my god, it's true. EA does try to dig out your pockets for everything.
Dang.
I was gonna do something like that, but that's not going to work. And I would have to do some research on how to get this to stay down and get the rest of the house up on a platform. Like the option that I had, I guess, was to like, I guess I can try it over here in some kind of small space. Like the option I had would be to like build the house as a platform all together. So like do this, and then put that down. That's a platform that goes up. I wonder if we can add like walls on that. Let me do that. And then beside it, build. It'll be very sad if you could. Oh my god, is that the answer? Was that the answer all this time? Like, do I have to go and rebuild the whole house?
I mean, probably.
and the thing, and the thing was that I was like,
That's why you get contracted, kid.
wait, wait.
That's one.
No, that's not the answer. No, it's not, because it's still gonna hide it once I try to put walls. Once I try to put walls on the platform, it's not gonna work anymore. No, it's not it. I don't know. I don't know how to do it.
You might be butting up on the limits of
Sims.
the realism of the game, probably. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what we
Which-
could do to kind of get rid of this whole situation is just keep the garage separate, which is
Eh.
not ideal. Okay, so I guess there's something that I can do. I can if I do keep the garage separate, I can just kind of like build some kind of I thought I almost destroyed that entire. So I can just keep the roof of this part and then just add a
Oh.
roof here, so it's like a little walkway, I guess.
A breezeway, I think, is what you
that-
would call it. I think.
Okay, a breezeway.
I
That's
think.
Is that real, or are you making that
Yeah,
up?
breezeway is a thing. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
yeah, that's interesting. Okay, so then
It's also a software company based out of Boston, Massachusetts.
Nice.
getting free plugs. Yeah. Oh.
No one's sponsored.
So I think that's what we could do now I think about it. But like, what do I put up here to cover here? Do I just put like a regular roof? That's gonna look weird if it's a regular roof. I think I'm just gonna. I don't know. Okay, I'll see how it looks. Nothing wrong with trying. I think it's gonna look weird though, for sure. Unless I put like some kind of Unless I put some kind of pillars there or something. But I think it's gonna look a bit weird. Yeah, it's
On
looking
the solar.
weird already.
Oh, dang.
What were you gonna say?
A little too breezy.
It just looks like a part of the house is missing. That just don't look right.
And the garage is still up in the air,
Yeah.
literally.
It is. So I just think that we're not gonna have the garage attached. And I think we're also gonna create a little bump out here. I think this looks too flat. Yeah, I'm thinking that I'm gonna do that. So let us make this garage an entirely separate part of the house. Or what I'll do is that in my spare time, I'll go look for a tutorial and see if I can figure it out. And then come back and do it on stream. So let's delete this whole thing. Let's just, oops, wrong thing. Let's just save myself the trouble and just delete the whole thing. I have no clue how to delete, like highlight and delete, so I'm gonna do it one by one. I don't even know if you can highlight and delete.
That would be a nice feature.
It would, but it's The Sims.
Move it mod will have you.
Yeah.
It
It would. God. Like the also the delete, like how you can delete district, not, is it district? Yeah, erase thing. Yeah, erase, the erase tool.
Oh yeah,
That would
yeah.
be great as well. I think I'm gonna do like the little bump out here. I might have this be like an office or something here, and then like that would give me more space to like do like a studio or something. Oof. In there, and then I'll just slap a roof on here, and hope that it doesn't look too awful. All right, so we gotta fix that for sure. That cannot. I mean, like, I guess looking at it, it's not terrible. I'm not sure that I'm a fan though. All right. I'm not a fan of this line running right through my roof. I'm not sure that I like that, and I have no clue how to get rid of it either. I'm wondering if I can isolate one side and just. Oh,
There's a lot of roof going on here. Roof?
Right?
It is. It is.
All roof.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm trying. I'm trying. But I mean, I think maybe it might look better when it all goes together and I don't know, maybe. Yeah, that's not gonna work the way I want it to work. The only thing you can do, oh, that might solve the problem. Okay. Yeah, I might do that. Where I can like add an extra wall here and that covers it. And that might actually give me a cute little nook in whatever bedroom that's gonna be. Yeah, so then I can do that and then I can expand this out and hide that. Yeah, I think that's okay. That's okay. All right, let's bring these down a little bit. Let's make these a little flatter because I want to put like windows there. And it would be nice to have a bit more space for the windows. Are those equal? They're not. They're not. I think that's better. And these also are not equal. Even, I should say. Alright, so I think that's the start of the house. And then obviously you would have the garage here where you would have the door to the pantry and the door to the mudroom. So let's start putting some windows on. This is gonna stress me out. I have no clue what colors I'm gonna do for the outside. Maybe I should do like a white and brown scenario. What would you want the outside, like the outside color of a house to be? Don't say black.
The outside color of the house? Do people paint their houses black? I don't know if their house is green, but like,
That would be
like a jet black.
Imagine.
I think it was like, what was that special black that like absorbs all like
Banter black.
That would be
black,
insane.
stays into nothingness.
I wonder if you could simulate Banter black on a game like
My
this.
gosh. Out here
my
living
gosh.
in
A jet
in the
black house.
void.
Well, you see, are you keeping the roofs, the many roofs, the way they are?
I mean,
Or
like
that color?
with the no. Like I guess if we were to do, let's start with black. Let's do black. Let's do something.
Painting the walls black?
No, I
Or
mean the
the
roof.
roof.
Oh, okay.
So that would
Okay.
give us a cute starting point. Or we can do something all like brown. So you can have like some nice mute colors, I guess.
I can already feel the lack of hurricane protection.
Correct.
Need some galvanizer.
Galvanize. Well, I don't believe The Sims is inspired by anything particularly Caribbean, unless I think the closest would be Sulani, and I do not have that pack.
Is there natural disasters in Sims?
No. I mean, like you can have blizzards and stuff from seasons, but you don't really have any natural. That's kind of morbid. Though funny enough, whenever we play Minecraft, we always do like natural disasters or something because we really trying to make sure that we don't enjoy the game. But no such thing. So
Wow.
what I want to do is that I want to kind of have like an accent. We could do something. I looked for a house online. I'm gonna try something, see if it works, and y'all can let me know. I'm gonna try to do a white and black situation.
Okay.
It's gonna be a bit weird, but we're gonna try it. Let's try white and black. Black and white. I don't like that. Why do these it's just gray. Y'all only have gray for me. This is all you guys offer
Oh
Okay.
no.
at the table. These I spent too much time on TikTok. Way
It
too much
is.
time.
It is broken though.
Ah. Okay, so I saw this house. You mean the game or what is broken?
The table.
It is broken. It is broken. Yes, it is. How could I forget? I saw a house online just now to kind of like stray away from the topic just a little bit, and the way it was like the siding was built, it like had this vertical siding here, and then on the front of the house, sorry, it had horizontal siding where I have the horizontal siding, and then it had like this vertical siding thing going on, and it was like this, right? And it was, I mean, it was white. I don't have white, do I? I don't have that many options now. I'm really looking at it. But like they had vertical and horizontal working together. This looks like a nightmare to me. That's how they had it. I don't know that we're gonna do that though. But I thought it was cute looking at it. No, not so much. Oh, that's gross. Don't you think? That's gross. Alright, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do
It's giving the purge.
we're gonna do some brick. Wait, what is this? Oh, it just gives you the bottom part. Okay.
Is that to say that it is a brick house?
It could be a
My
brick
guy.
house. I didn't get that
Okay.
one though.
No, you don't, because you're a youngling.
Hello. I am pretty young. I am terribly young. I don't like that it has no color. Ooh, should we do like a ooh.
What color is this? What is this? Is this sheet wool that you're putting on it? What is this?
Oh my god. No, this is a brick. This is a brick from
It's a brick.
This is
Okay.
yeah, from the vampire pack that I have. It's
The vampire pot has special brick.
yeah, I don't know. Do vampires? Oh, I don't like those patterns conflict a lot with that. That's disgusting too.
Hmm.
Oh, this looks tragic. All right, let me at least clear this up. Let's not have the whole house looking like this with all these patterns on it. Let's not do that. That's torturous to look at. All right. So, what do? I mean, I guess we could just cancel the white siding altogether and go with something different. We can also just, I think, maybe
You say you want to cancel white?
cancel the white
Oh
siding.
boy.
Cancel the white
Stream number
siding.
2. Stream number 2.
Channel get. I'll say stream number 2 and we are done. Like,
We're going to cancel the white siding and do something a bit more bright. I'm thinking red is a bit too much. Maybe we should go with something a bit more orange. Oh no, that's going to look more Oasis Springs, and we don't need that. Why
what
does it have
does
to
it
be?
even mean?
Okay, so Oasis Springs is the desert world in Sims. So like there you have a bunch of houses that have red
Wait.
roofs and orange walls and stuff like that. So when I say make it Oasis Springs, I mean follow that kind of pattern and do an orange roof.
And they named it
this was my house.
Oasis Springs.
Well, okay. Well, I mean, I thought that,
That-
in the desert you get an oasis, and in the oasis is a spring.
That's like alright.
Deep. You gotta think about it.
No.
They mean that you have to put effort into what you're thinking with this game. So, I don't know. This is exhausting. Oh my goodness.
On our solar power discussion, I 100%. If I could completely make my house independent of the grid, I would do it.
100%. 100%. Oh,
I do.
no idea.
I mean, I don't.
Because, like I said, that energy program was advertising, for example, and this is probably estimate, so they're saying you could potentially get about $60,000 a month. All you need, and I must stress, all you need is $2 million.
This is the problem. This would be a major problem because any amount of solar is good. IMO, right? Like you get any amount of solar in your house, you're doing well, right?
Correct.
The problem is the startup capital. That is,
Yeah.
and the fact that you need a house, right? And I don't have one of those, so
Yeah.
They're hard to come by for the millennials and the Gen Zs. That's the world we were
On
handed.
that point, actually, I don't know. Are we able to do boat talk? Just
Are we
as a question.
boat
Are we able to do boat talk?
boat talk?
Because I have a boat question.
What?
Is why.
oh, that is a question for the matriarch of Wugmaba herself.
When you say you said boat talk.
Yeah, because we're on the
As
topic
in
of solar panels, I would wonder,
talk.
like,
Oh my god. Okay, I spent way too
You
much time
thought
on
it was a
No.
TikTok
oh
reference.
my goodness, you
No,
need to
leave me
call
alone.
that out.
I was so
The word talk is a 4-letter word.
It sounded like you said talk.
I
Okay.
knew that was what was
I mean, I
happening
did,
the
but-
moment.
I was so confused. I
Brilliant.
don't like this. Oh my goodness. I don't like just fitting into this kind of I cannot believe I'm that person. Yes, we can do boat talk.
Right. So my question,
Okay.
not relating to TikTok or Musically, if you're an old person like
Is
me.
Musically? I thought
Musically
I thought
is TikTok.
TikTok
TikTok is
absorbed
Musically.
right.
Yes, TikTok absorbs. You mentioned you don't have a house. Can a boat run explicitly off of solar power?
Yes, for a while.
Really?
Yeah.
When you
So
say a
that's
while.
that's what I'm saying. Like to your earlier point about like energy density and stuff. I feel like a lot of those problems have been solved. It's just, do you have the money to get a solution installed on your property specifically, right? Because for rainy days you have batteries, for nighttime you have batteries. Basically the problem is, if there isn't enough sun, or if there's cloud cover or whatever, batteries will solve your problem until you run out of batteries, at which point you're either up creek or you have a grid tie. Right?
Correct.
So you get something for somewhere else. With boats, so there are a couple different options from what, and this I feel like I can talk about a little bit. Like the solar stuff, you find somebody who's like actually immersed in it, or like has it installed and stuff, for houses, because I don't do that currently. But like for boats, I'm still not an expert, but what I will say is that there are, so you can have solar setups on boats. There are a lot of boats that are like production or custom build. There are a lot of boats that are shipping with solar panels installed or as options. And then what you can do is that you can either use that as supplemental power, or depending on the setup that you have, you can run the boat on just electricity. Like there are full parallel hybrid boats that are in development, or I think have been built, right, where even the propulsion is electric. So if you're making just like a short trip, you can do that on electricity alone. And we're talking motor yachts here. If you have a sailboat, completely different game yet again, where you're under sail for the majority of your passage. Ideally, you'll get solar from solar panels that you have on the boat, but then you can also use this thing called regen if you have the capability, where I believe your screws, your propellers, are acting as water turbines effectively, to just give you another potential source of electrical power. And then all of that gets stored on batteries on board, and you discharge as needed.
Your propellers are acting as water turbines. So
Yes.
what pushes the water through them?
The movement of the boat forward through the water.
So what pushes? Oh, so as
Yes,
you,
if it's a sail, if you're sailing,
it's a
right?
sailboat. Okay.
Yeah, if it's a sailboat and you have regen, you can do that. If it's a motor yacht and you don't have regen, you can, if your propulsion system is set up for it, you can have like bearing, we call it, and I think it's more generic than that, a full parallel hybrid setup where you can run the boat, like you can propel the boat on electrical power.
Okay, cool. Very cool.
Yeah, it is possible. In a world where I had boat money, I would 100% try to be able to do that, and just, you can be on an anchorage somewhere and just be existing for a couple days without the need to run your onboard generators or your main engines, because your loads are such that you don't need to. Like, you're draining batteries whenever you don't have sun, and whenever you do have sun, you're charging batteries and using it from the sun. So like, it's, yeah, I would love to be able to do that. That'd be great.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Love that. And yeah, so Seris, that's one. I was definitely about to call you. Um, you had a question about solar, or just in general?
I mean, I didn't have that many questions about solar really. I think it just popped up when I thought about putting solar panels on top of the Sims house.
Yeah, man. I am very passionate about very passionate about doing things like that.
I am currently looking at a tutorial. This is just a little bit off topic. Well, more on the topic of Sims. I'm looking at a quick tutorial on how to build uh, a garage with a foundation. And I'm hoping that it works out because I just might be able to pull it off. Maybe. Because I really would like to have this garage. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. We might be able to do this, guys. We might actually be able to pull this off. Like, to have the garage on there.
Without roof tiles?
Without roof tiles, so it seems. So I'm gonna start the process. This person is using something from the debug menu. So I'm gonna have to go search for what that, Okay, so let's try to work on that there, like, real quick. So I'm gonna rebuild the shape of it. So we're going to have, should I have it as a bumper or the same size? I think I'm gonna have it as the same size just to make my life easy. So what they're saying is that you can use the fact that it's a foundation. What's that, 5? Maybe I should do 4. You can use that, and with the basement tool you might be able to pull something off. So I'm gonna try to work that through. So they're saying that it depends on the type of foundation that you use as well. So I'm wondering, like, if you can isolate the foundation. So I kind of chose a foundation for the house already out here, so I can't remember which one this is called, but this is the foundation for the house. I'm just wondering if I can use a separate foundation, and it looks like you can actually. Like, so they're saying to use like a generic. Oh, why is that doing that? Why does that look like that? What is going on? Is it just gonna? I don't think that's supposed to look like that. That's really strange. They're saying to use some kind of this. I think they're telling us to use this foundation. I wish they were like, oh, they are different colors. Ooh, they are nice.
I'm sorry, was the first question to evaporate the ground, or was that just a glitch?
I think that was a glitch, honestly. So what they're saying that we can do is, because we're using this foundation, it looks like it's flat to the ground. So I might be able to pull something off to make it look like there's a garage there. So I think they're using windows and what are those called again? I think they're using door frames or something to be able to pull that off. So let's see if I can work that through. Because that would be pretty cool to do. And there's no wood foundation looking like thing that I can't pull off either. Alright, so let's see. They said to build a basement. And once you put the basement in, you get a door. And you size it up. This, okay. Okay, so let's try that. So we're going to, I'm nervous. I don't know if I'll get this done. But we'll try. So we're going to get the basement. Oh, that's the platform tool. Get the basement tool and we're going to go down a floor. And I think I need to do it up here because I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, wait. Shoot. I don't want to do that at all. You see like how that slopes? I don't want that at all. So let's go back. The thing is, how do I get it to line up the way I want? So, okay, 4 from the front. Alright. 4 from the front is where I'm going for. So let us... this is difficult. This is 4 from the front here. I think that's it. Oh, I went down 1. Oops. I think I need to be up here. No, that was right. Was it? Oh, no, I was right. So what is slope is the question. Is it the type of wall that I'm using? Let's see. Alright.
Oh, we are grading now? That's wild.
What's that? Ooh.
Basically, it has to do with managing. Well, it is. You're basically managing or engineering the topology, right? The ground.
Oh, I did not know what that was. Yes, you can kind of do that, but that's not exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to
Okay.
use some of the move objects cheats to be able to create my garage door and be able to kind of simulate that door and still you know, have it look flat to the ground, flush to the ground. I don't want it to look like this, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to fix that. But I think we're just gonna work through and see what comes of this one first. So let's see. So we do that. Not like that. But let's see if we can actually just drop that. If we can lower the terrain here. Oops. Let's make this much smaller. And let's make this slower. Can I drop that? I cannot. Oops. I meant
About to ring your ankle just going for a walk, boy.
yeah, I can't. Yeah, I don't want that to happen at all. Okay. Oof. Alright, we're not doing that. We're not doing that at all. Alright, let me continue following the tutorial and see if I can figure out how to get it done. So we're not gonna do that anymore. Let's go back to the basement tool. Let's see if the individual did showcase how to avoid all of that happening around the foundation of the house. Just to give some kind of idea as to how it would look, it is, let me just put the windows down so you can kind of see how I'm gonna follow this. So there's gonna be, nah, I'm not gonna put it there actually. I'll put it over here. I don't even know what color these are gonna be, so I hope they have enough colors. We're gonna have a garage door here. I think we're gonna do one here, and then we'll do one
It's
here.
hilarious that in this economy you probably built about $400,000 worth of house without the roof. Actually, no, you have the roof already.
Actually, the roofs here are free.
Roof the what?
They're free.
I thought it was real life.
Oh,
You
really?
walked
Oh.
me.
What? What? If
The
the
roofs
roofs are
in
free,
the
like
game are free. Yes, they are.
not really in this economy. I was driving by the other day and I saw that the new area in St. George, they're selling 1 and 2 bedroom condos for $480,000.
Okay, hear me out. No.
Good man, good man, good man. Just unclear, because I don't think I've ever actually been told. I haven't looked it up. What exactly is a condo? Just so I make sure, because they're pricing it at $480,000. From the looks of it, it is not a house. So I'm trying to understand.
So wait, was that a question?
Yeah, it was a question. Yeah. If anybody knew, if not, I
Ah,
could just look it up.
Okay.
so I was just back checking. So imagine an apartment, but you buy the apartment within the building that it is in. That's your condo.
You buy the apartment, but
It
it's
is
priced at the same as a house.
right
Oh
because
my!
it is a home that you own within a building full of other homes that are owned by other people.
Right, right.
Oh crap! This is overwhelming. I have no clue how to see what's going on up there.
So relative to the state is the 1 and 2 bedroom condo in. I don't know that I would consider that high, like a high value neighborhood. It's now up and coming. I've heard that there's gonna be a lot of stuff in there. Is that like a regular price?
You're asking if $400,000 is a regular price for a condo?
Yeah, 1 and 2 bedroom.
I have no idea.
Fair enough.
That is a non-me question, unfortunately. I was considering doing that here. Getting a condo in censored location of my domicile.
Correct.
But I don't. I just need to figure out how it works. Like you own the condo, yeah, but you don't own everything else around the condo.
And that's what has me, cause like I've always, whenever I hear like condos before I really knew what they were, on like shows and stuff, I was led to believe condos are like for big up specifically. Like you usually hear like very rich people having condos, and I'm like, now you find out what it is. I'm like, so it's a house that you don't own your backyard. Like,
I don't know.
I
I
don't
guess
get
some
the
people,
appeal.
yeah, some people understand the appeal. I myself, I don't know. They're fun in Sims though, for sure. But well, we have apartments, not exactly condo. I guess. But I do see the appeal of it for some people. I guess like they just need the space. They don't need like the backyard or anything. Maybe they're not outdoorsy people, and they're living that kind of lifestyle. I don't know. I don't know. But I think it's fine. I myself
Yeah.
would want to live in one for a little bit, but not permanently for sure. Because eventually I'd get bored.
I mean, the advantage in theory is that it should be cheaper than buying a house.
I'll put them should in asterisks and
Yeah,
stars and
like a
monotheist.
correct, like a single family home, a comparable single family home, comparable in terms of everything that a condo could emulate. It should be more expensive because you, in theory, you own the building, you own the land that it's not all of that, but like a condo you own the unit, but you independently certainly don't own the rest of the building. I'm reading a bank rate article on it currently, so I'm like putting pieces together. It seems like functionally like living within an HOA, and I have mixed feelings. But the bright side is price,
What
in
rate is that?
theory. Homeowners Association.
Uh,
Yeah.
All right, so I am getting a little annoyed with trying to build that garage, the bottom of the garage. I'm gonna try to do it again. I'll try again, but I'm gonna just fill in the roof here because I just need to focus on something else for a little bit because that's beginning to really stress me out. I'm gonna get back to it again though because I really, really want to have that garage. I'm wondering if I should do the garage as like a flat roof scenario, but I think we just have this thing going on across all of the rest of the house so far, so I just have to stick with it now. But at the same time, it feels like a lot of roofing, I must say. So I'm gonna put the windows on and everything, and then we're gonna deal with that. But at least we know where the garage is gonna go, so that when I do make a project out of that, um, it wouldn't be as difficult to get started or anything. Funny enough, though, this garage looks kind of skinny. I mean, you would think that a car needs a bit more space than that, but it's The Sims too, so I guess I should probably think about that as well. But yeah, guys, we are going to continue. I'm gonna leave that out. I know you saw me struggling with that for a while. We're gonna leave that out, and we're gonna just try to get the rest of the house started, and then we'll get back to that. But at least I want to get it kind of set up with regard to how it's gonna look. I am thinking, ish, that's not as cute as I thought it would be. I'll, I'll still put it on. I probably will change all of this again. Yeah, that's kind of hideous to me. I'm not sure that I like that.
I'm sure it's not in windows that you don't like.
Well, the windows are gonna be the garage. Like, that's where the doors are gonna go. And I guess this doesn't have to come out so far if the doors are only gonna go so far. So let me do this, and I can take this back a notch. Yeah, that's cute. But, oh, the roof. Oops. Yeah, so I mean, that's where the cars are gonna go for sure. That's as much as I can see. I think I'm gonna extend that by one too. I think the garage is looking kind of slim. And we're gonna bump this up just a little bit. And I think we're gonna begin to like add the windows to the house, and then we're gonna try to we try to make this look like something outside of trash. So at least let me put the front door. I think we're gonna go with like a. I think we're gonna do a modern farmhouse kind of look. Yeah, I'm not settled on these colors. I really am not. I don't think I'm liking these colors too much. But I think I'm gonna find some nice doors that do give the farmhouse feel. And once I can kind of establish that, I think we can then go back and rethink the mistake that might be the color of this house. I do like the idea of. Oh, that's just gross. I mean, we could play it safe with some white, or let's do like a. Ugh, I don't like that at all either. We can go gray because like it'll go back with the house currently, but that's really bland looking. Yeah, I'm not living for these colors at all. But either way, we're gonna at least put them down. We can always change the colors later, um, so that at least we can get a gauge of how the house is gonna look and feel. I'm not gonna put that window there at all, and this window is too big for up there. So we'll do that, and then around the back here, I think we'll have these windows there too as well. So something like that and that. The kitchen is gonna go here. This is gonna have like this big open space that will lead like to a deck out here. So let me put in that deck as well, and I'll leave that open. So I'll do that. That's a garage, so that's not gonna change. That looks so weird, like the foundation just cutting off there and going to this straight on out. Maybe I can just change this foundation to match that. Maybe. And let's see, should we put this window here? I don't think I'm gonna do that. Let's find some shorter windows now to put in some of the other areas of the house. I think I'm gonna stick with the ones from think this is pets. This is the pets. I think it's called pets. Is that what it's called? I think you guys know what I mean. Well, at least those who play Sims. If you don't play Sims, you certainly won't know. Um,
No idea what you're talking about.
it's one of my expansion packs. It's an expansion pack. It's one of my favorites. And it's not that huge of an expansion pack, but it adds dogs and cats, and who doesn't love dogs and cats? In their Sims game, at least. I know some people are allergic to them, but I absolutely enjoy having them in game. Though I don't always get one because sometimes I feel very guilty when I don't pay attention to the animals because I'm too busy trying to chase a dream in The Sims. So I don't always play with them. So
Chase a dream, you
yes,
say?
chase a dream. So like when I
Alrighty.
when I do play some active like games, which will be probably happening once I start the legacy challenge, I will be like pursuing what the sim wants to do. So if the sim wants to like become an actress or something, I'll be following that storyline, which means that my poor animals are not going to get my attention. And I feel bad about that. I mean, sure, they're like little simulated animals, but my heart still goes out to them. I absolutely, you know, they're so cute. You just can't leave them by themselves. You can't leave them alone. Then they get all lonely, and then when they get lonely, they run away, and then that's like a whole bunch of guilt that you and your sim have to deal with. And I'm just like, sometimes you don't want to feel that, so I don't always play with them. But they're really cute and they're really fun. And the little hamster is also a lot of fun too, because sometimes like the hamster will just go and do things like it goes to space and it does heists and stuff like that. So it's fun to see those things pop up, and yeah, that's fun. I'm here wondering to myself if after the hamster does like a heist or something like that, if you get the money. Um, but I think you do. But like it has all these little cute things with the pets. Um, and off of that tangent came off of me using the pet windows, the windows from the pets gameplay. I can't remember if it's just called pets. A part of me is just thinking like pets and seasons, but that's not an expansion pack. But for some reason, I feel like they work so well together. I am looking for those shorter windows. I literally just had them. I know I'm scrolling up and down. I cannot find so like these ones, but the ones that come in threes, like those but shorter. I cannot find them. I just had them. I think there, these ones. Will it work? Oh, I gotta make them white. That's the issue. Okay, let me just use Alt to do it to make it do what I want it to do because I am not about to sit here and try to get it to fit within the grid. Alright. There we go. That looks okay. I really am going to need I accidentally took a screenshot. I really am gonna need to change these colors. I really am. Alright, so that's how that's gonna look. And then we're gonna have oof. Look at that. Look at that. We need to fix that. I think we're gonna have these down here as well. And I think we're gonna do it like this. Just drop them a little bit. I have no clue where I'm placing the stairs in this house either. I didn't think about that either. I am just going with the flow at this point. I don't like that being all the way back there.
So wood house or wall house? You seem to be doing both simultaneously. So
Okay, so it's this thing. Okay, so you know how we make jokes about like in America they make their houses with cardboard. So they do like the what do you call it? I don't know what it's called. Like there's a drywall thing on the inside and on the outside it's like they don't use stone to build their their
right.
houses. So like you can do like a I don't know what it's called. Kind of like how the prefab buildings are built at school. So they have the stone and whatever that you can put over it. It's not exactly stone, but it's like some kind of material that looks like it. So I think that's what they're doing. I see it a lot, not just in Sims games, but when you look at houses as you go around in the US, they look a bit like that, like they have different textures on them, which I think is actually very fun. I think it looks very nice. Um, I'm not pulling it off very well here, but you know, ah, we're trying. We don't really build. I don't really build in Sims. Like when I'm playing Sims as a like for regular gameplay, I go on to the library and I download a house and I just change it up to suit what I want a little bit and that's it. Because I don't ever do this. I'm not that good at it, but I would like to get better and hence why I'm doing it right now. Let's get some doors on. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna match the style of the windows and do a door from the same pack. Oh no, these require a taller level. Oh no. Am I gonna have to make my home a bit taller? I'm not fond of tall houses myself. I wonder if I can do something like this. That would look cute. Oh. What is going on? Why does it look like that? Did I do something wrong? I feel like I did something wrong. Something is weird here. I like this too. Something is really weird with the foundation here. Oh, I have a platform. Oh. That is what I have to do. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. That's fixed. Oops, I gotta change that color to white. Gotta match the rest of the house. So I think we're gonna do that, and then up here we're gonna put a window here too. I think that's deserving of a window. Put something nice and small. No, that looks weird. Or maybe I just do two of them. I guess we could do that. Lift them up a little bit. I know some people like put the little circle windows or something up here. If I can find like one from Pets that's circular, then I can kind of put, oh, I can use this one. Though I don't like that it doesn't exactly match. Do we put two? I think that's okay, I guess. Very, very uncertain about that. And yeah, I really gotta figure out how to deal with that. I'm not sure how to handle it quite yet, but we're gonna figure it out. So the last place we gotta put a window is something here. We gotta add something there. That looks so empty and sad. We can do something like that. Yeesh. And this doesn't want to fit in there either. Maybe it's just not meant to go there. Is that too different? Because like, if you look at the slopes of these two top roofs and then the two bottom ones, maybe this should just match how those ones at the bottom are working. And then we can just put that window there. No, I don't like that. That looks a bit tragic. Maybe the lack of symmetry might be nice. Oh, maybe not. That's gonna bother me. I think that's okay. I think we can work with that. Can also put one here. And we can put a few here. Now, I likely will change these windows as we go around because like I don't know exactly what these rooms are going to be. And the lighting in each room might be a bit different. So, once I add these last windows, I'm gonna ask King a question. And that would be with regard to actually building the inside because we're gonna get in there now and start doing the inside. We're not doing any landscaping or anything quite yet. I've never done landscaping really for houses, so this will be a completely new experience for me as well. Ooh, okay.
Well, this is gonna be interesting for me as well. Like I have never been able to visualize my future house. Like I know what I want in it, and I know what I think would be nice to have. But in terms of standing in it and being like, "This is my house," I always think of the houses I've already lived in, like all the time. Like I struggle to visualize like a future house.
Mm.
I won't be surprised if I get lost in our own house. for at least a couple of weeks um, after moving.
Fair enough.
Also, so now that I can probably tell you now that you may not panic about it, there was a third person in the stream earlier.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Oh my God.
Yeah, I did notice that.
I did not. For good reason, probably.
Correct.
I'll panic.
Well,
You can see
we're back. Yeah, I
on
can see it.
your
I can see, yeah, right now.
yeah, like you'd be able to see who did or didn't come into chat or whatever. I don't know if you can see individual people who watched but didn't say anything though.
Yeah, I get it. That's fine, though. That's not a problem. That's what this is for. Alright, so we're done with outside for now. We still have a lot of work to do. What do you guys think of what's there so far?
It is long. Like you have to. We can have a marathon running from one side of the house to the next.
It is a long boy.
It is long. Okay, so let's stop thinking about that garage there for a second.
Oh, all right. Well,
Yeah, I think the garage like really draws out how long it looks. I mean, yeah, it is very long.
For sure. For sure.
Whoa.
It's also going to be interesting depending on what the walls of the house will, because I'm imagining us being at that garage part and you can see the other side of the house, and it is far away from the looks of it. Like, I don't know if I've just never been in a house this
Okay.
lengthy.
before. Yeah, before. I've never imagined, but I know it would be the case with this. You can stand at one side of the house and see the other side of the house, and it is a far walk for like being inside of a house.
I mean, when you divide the spaces and stuff, it's probably gonna fill in nicely, right? So,
Yeah, I
I
think
don't
so.
know. Maybe
I think
not.
so.
Because that's the thing with Sims. Like when you get to furnishing and building the rooms, you begin to realize how big the rooms are and how much you were a sucker for thinking that you could actually manage to make these rooms,
eh.
you know, be cute. Um so I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I wanted to use the platforms. I wanted to try something where um you like when you get into the house you kind of sink down a little bit, like use those mechanisms because I think they look really nice in the house. For example, in our living room is like a step down, but the rest of the house is like a step up, I guess.
But yeah, sunken floor.
Sunken
Yeah,
floor.
sunken
That's
floors
what
are
it's
cool.
called. Look at that. So I was looking to do something like that, like out here, but I'm not sure how to apply that. I'm not sure how to apply that in here.
Well, the same thing you did before, where you kind of sunk in the ground. You can't do that there.
No, I can do it, but I don't know how to make it look nice in this space. This is a huge house. It's
Oh
a
yeah.
huge space.
You might have to look up a tutorial for that, like how to make a sunken floor.
Hmm. Oh crap! There was one last thing about outside that I was supposed to do that I forgot before I do that. I mean, the thing is, I know how to do this sunken floor. I just don't know how to make it. It's now 100% up to me to get the design to be cute. That's where my contention is. Okay, yeah, maybe I can hide.
So the question to consider: what is the flooring going to be? So tile, big tile, small tile,
Hardwood. We always go
hardwood.
hardwood.
Okay, cool.
Always hardwood. We're gonna have like a nice little deck out here, and we're gonna have a pool in this area as well. I think let me just expand this out one time because we're gonna have like an outdoor kitchen scenario as well right here. I'm gonna have a little pool, so let me just drop the pool in real quick because I think we're just gonna do something. I don't know that I'm gonna do anything super fancy like anything overly circular or overly large. I think we'll do something like that, and then we'll just decorate around and make it more appealing. Because I want to have like a poolside bar and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to do all that later. But I think we're going to stop there with the outside. At least I just wanted to get the basis done.
When you say a poolside bar in the pool or outside the pool?
Outside of the pool. I'm not going to do it in the pool. I think that's a bit too
Okay,
much
cool.
maintenance for a house, you know?
For sure. Sure. I
Especially
remember
if
being
we're
at one
basing
in-
this off of what we might actually do in reality. Something like this, maybe.
Oh yeah, we would never use a in
Yeah.
the pool thing. I just remember being at the one in Sandals, and I thought that was the niftiest thing ever.
It was nifty, but I don't like how much do you think they actually, you know, put in to keeping that
Yeah, for sure not.
ooh, so I just had an idea. So we're gonna start from the mudroom and go across and furnish. So that way, if I think that this area is too big, I can make it small and kind of squish the house in this way. So, okay. And we are going to we're going to start here, and we're going to put a door to the garage. Now, the garage door is oftentimes just one of these doors with like a glass or something. Would this one be right? I guess this could work. Yeah, we're gonna go through and change all the colors of these doors because I am not going to keep the house, like keep everything this color. I can't do it. Maybe I should do some lighting first. Maybe I should at least work out some light so that we can see what we're doing. So I'm gonna find the super small lights. Where do you keep them again? I go like the longest way to get these things done. Alright, so we're gonna just drop some lights in so I can see what I'm doing. And then we're gonna shift these as I build. Cause funny enough, I know like a lot of people like to use these little saucers so that the entire house is lit at all times while they're playing. For me, I kind of like the mood and the ambiance of like having the incandescent lights and stuff, and the ones that aren't as powerful as these. I do like the way those look and the mood that it gives in the room, so I don't always put them in. But when I am building, I tend to put them in so that I can at least see everything. So these are things that I have to work on now, because look at how the roof is coming into the house. We don't need all that.
Yeah, I've been trying to figure out how can I get. I don't know if it exists or if it like or likes to use at our wedding or like those. How can I get the vibe that comes with incandescent light without using incandescent lights? Incandescent lights are like they're terrible on electricity for one, and they get ridiculously hot. I don't know. Are there any like? It's not exactly a yellow, but whatever that color is to incandescent light, do they have that in like
I mean,
fluorescent or sort of alternative
yeah,
form
you
that's
can, you can
better
get
on current?
LEDs that do that, I believe.
LEDs.
That just
I'd be surprised.
You can drop them. But I mean, like, okay, so you mean to light the whole house in general,
No, just
or just to like light specific
like
places?
certain places.
Because
Yeah.
then, like,
Because there's certain things
if
that
it's
like,
a
cause, like
mood
fluorescent
light,
lights are like it's harsh. That's right. White fluorescent bulbs. They're very harsh. They like hit in place really nicely. But if you don't want to have that vibe, you want to have something very soft and relaxing. You go for incandescent bulbs.
yeah, that's true. I mean, I think there are likely alternatives that allow you to render that digitally. Like, you don't need an actual incandescent bulb itself. You can just use an LED that can go down to 32 K Kelvin. It's 32K because 32K Kelvin to do it. So I think you can manage it. Just as a heads up, as what I'm gonna do here, because I just added a cute little platform. So this is the mudroom. So when you enter, generally speaking, the whole concept is that if you drive home and you pop into the garage here, like this is supposed to be a 3-car garage, I can literally just put cars in here to represent that, just to fill up the space for now. But once you get out of the garage, you kind of want to walk in, and the first place you hit is the mudroom. So when you get to the mudroom, what you're going to do is that, like, generally speaking, if you have the dogs, they have to shower off. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to put a platform here, and I'm going to kind of imitate what... No! I'm going to imitate... I was going to raise the whole house.
How big of a doggy door are you imagining this
Ouch.
mudroom to have. I know you say you want to have 4 cane corsos. They don't use regular doggy doors.
Um, I mean, oh shucks. Oops. Let us fix that. Oh dear. There we go. Let's go all the way back. I mean, with regard to the doggy doors, I guess we'll just bring them in through the regular doors, or we'll just have to get big enough. I don't know. I think they'll just come through the doggy the regular door then, like how our dog
Yeah,
currently
yeah.
is.
I
It's
mean, I
not.
meant on
It's
the mudroom. I know
oh
you said you want the mudroom would have a doggy door.
well no. I put a doggy door by in the garage to kind of represent the little door that we'll have to put the groceries through straight into the pantry. Remember I had showed you that video on Instagram. It
Right,
was
I
so
get that
cute,
part.
right? So I think I used that for that. But like the dogs coming into the mudroom from the garage, generally speaking, they'll be coming out of the car. So they'll be coming in with us. They can't drive on their own. So I think it's gonna be a scenario where uh they'll just get out of the car with us and come in. And then like if we're talking about a doggy door for the backyard, depending on where we live, we could risk a big one, but again, someone could fit through, and you don't want that. So they would just come through the door like how we do it with our current dog, which isn't any skin off anybody's back. Just let her out 3-4 times a day and you're good. So I'm gonna imitate the idea of a oh dear. I'm gonna imitate the idea of having a doggy washroom here. So when you enter the mudroom, I might have to make this mudroom a bit bigger because I was not expecting it to be. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make the mudroom just a touch bigger. I wonder if I can kind of pull this forward a little bit. Which means that I'll have to pull this bad boy forward again. And that means that I'll have to even this out. Right. So I'll pull the mudroom forward as well. Yeah, because I still have to have somewhere to put the shoes and stuff. So I'll put the shoes and whatnot in a little nook there. Yeah, that's cute. That works. And then the pups would be able to shower in this little thing. It would be great if I could fit the wall shower that they have in, I think it's is it Eco Lifestyle, Tiny Living, I think it is. That's the pack that has it. It would be great if I could fit the, what you call it there, that shower there, but I don't think it'll fit this one. Oh yeah, it's not gonna fit. Ah, I wonder if I drop this platform a little bit, it might fit. Let's see. I am not holding it. Oh wait! Oh! Nice! It fits! Oh, thank God. Alright, so we can put that there. I wonder if there's another one. Is that the only one? And this is gonna be like a tile room, I guess, because tile is easier to clean for a mud room. So like it would be a nice little tile room. I am thinking that we can do, I don't know how what are these tiles? I like this quite a bit. I'm gonna use that as like a backsplash, but I'm not gonna keep that for the entire room. If we can find a tile that's the size of that white one, maybe this, and then use it for the rest of the room, that might fill it in better. Or maybe I should just do something a bit, or maybe I should just do something a bit different, you know, like something a little more plain, because I think the two patterns together aren't gonna work. Maybe not. No, they're not gonna work together, I don't think. I don't like them together, at least. Oh, this is cuter. This works. It's not the best combination. I could just do that.
I will see you lovely folks in the other Discord chat whenever you guys make it over
Yeah,
there.
no problem. Bye, Tan.
Oh, sorry,
Worth.
I could have resisted. I chose not.
Worth.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Alright, so we're going to kind of. I'm going to use this as a short wall as well. And we're going to drop this down just like that. It would be cool if I could make a like a little glass wall scenario. But I kind of want to create the illusion that this is a shower for the dog. For the dog, so like they can just hop in and then you shower there. It's gonna be very funny watching a sim use this in actual gameplay if I were to ever use this super massive house, which I doubt I ever will. So I'm going to figure out how I'm gonna tile that area too. I can just tile it. Oh yeah, I think I like these tiles a bit better. Yeah, those look much better for this room, especially given the kind of pattern the black tiles have. I think I'm gonna do that, and I may be sure that this color is the one that I want. That there's what other colors are there? That's cute. I think that's a bit too color pukey for me. I think I really dig the black. I think I might stick with that. These are a bit heavy on the colors for my taste generally. Oh, that's nice. Maybe a little too pastel because I think sometimes having some deep colors in the house is nice. So that's gonna be that. That's gonna be the area for the doggos to bathe off when they come in. And then generally speaking, if we just want them to shower, we just to bathe, shower. That's weird to say a dog shower. Talk about a dog showering. It's very weird. But we will just we'll just have these be the floors for in here, and then we can do like a darker. Oh, maybe not. Is there something that we can do out here that isn't so bland? No, cause like it has to match. It has to go back with this. It can't, like, the safest bet is to do the white because oops. The safest bet is to do the white because it will just go back with the room, but it also makes the room look bland. So what I'll have to do is that in order to pick up the rest of this room, I'm gonna have to add some decor in here. So this is gonna be a door that leads into the main house. So I have to decide what door I'm going to use here. I think a nice double door. Is that a bit dramatic? Maybe. It might be, but I think dramatic is fine. So I'm going to use a nice little double door. Could it be a French door? Because you want to see through. Do you want to see through into the mudroom? I think the mudroom would be a mess generally. So maybe you don't want to see into the mudroom every single time you pass by in the living room and just see the mess that kids and dogs have made. So maybe you want to do like a closed door. We could do this one that we were going to put outside. We can add this one in. Oh no, that looks too much like a... Yeah, that doesn't look like something you'd have indoors. Huh. Let's see. Maybe we should stick to the single door situation. Maybe we should just do that. That might just be it. This has a nice farmhouse feel to it. This is... obviously, I think it's from Country Living, I think. No, it's from Pets. Oh, God. So I think we're going to put this one here. This goes really well with the room. Should I just have this whole house be like super blue themed then? Because like if I put
That'd be interesting to see.
Yeah. Because then like, I mean, at least if I do that, if I do put this blue door here, then this whole area is going to have to be blue to kind of meld in with that door. Or it would have to complement the blue. So maybe... There's no blue here. Oh, that's a pretty green. We're not gonna use that. I'll leave that for now. Or I should just kind of duplicate that door. So yeah, let's trash this. And let's take this and put this here as barn door. And then we have to look for the... There are these little cupboard thingies that go into the mud room. Let me see if I could just type mud. No, you just can't. I have no clue what they're called. Maybe they're like... Maybe they're closets or something. I can see the thing in my head, like what I'm looking for, but I have no clue where to find it. So, I'm gonna have to look for this the old-fashioned way. Should I? This is adorable. If I could just pick it up, it's a cabinet. See, if this would go up there and kind of cover, I don't like that part of the wallpaper. Like, it's just super white up there for no reason. I don't like that. I'd like to cover it ideally, but I have no clue how to do that. And the cabinets, ooh, this. That works. Does that make sense for here? And does the worn look really match the room is the question. Huh.
Well, it does give the farmhouse vibe.
It does, but I think it might clash too much. I think there are too many blues in here. What other options with regard to color are there? I don't want to do white again. Maybe...
Grays is a good way to get the blue vibe while being not blue.
Yeah, I mean, you can do... The thing about that is that then it's going to just pull down the whole room. I think yellow might lift it a little bit, yeah, but it might be a bit too intense, you think? Maybe a bit. I'll leave it there for a little bit. Or I can try this one. Let us just do that first. And then add this and see how we feel about it. This is cleaner for sure. You still get the country vibe. Let's see if I can... The blue is too intense for sure. And this is too light. Yeah, that's too much. I think yellow goes... Yellow goes fairly alright. No. Funny enough, I like the yellow, but... we're not too sure about that. Let's try it. Let's see it. The good thing about it is that you can always come back. And that's what I like about the game. That you can always come back to it. Can't do that. It's just, I wonder if it's just because of this light. I genuinely think that it's because the platform is just there. Yeah. Either way, that works for the purpose that I want it there for. So, now is to make sure that the other side of the room matches. So, let's see. Can we find it in a reasonable time? Because I have... Ooh, I like this. I'm kind of going to just put this outside because I'm going to forget about it. I'm going to put that there. We'll come back to that. But I would like those... They're like... I think it's a coat rack or something. It's no, it's not quite a coat rack that I want. But I wonder if this would look any good anywhere in here. Probably not. No. Ooh. I really wish I could remember what it was called. I really wish. I've seen it like twice in the game. It is like a nice little store. Let me try looking for storage. That might be it. Storage. It's not there either, I don't think. I'm not seeing it. What is this? This is nice. It's like a locker. Okay, that's cute. You know what? I think it's in laundry day. So what I might do is do show all, and then I'll just filter by the pack. It's gonna either be in the laundry day. You can see how much I don't have yet, but I'm gonna get all of it eventually. I think it's in laundry day. Yes, I think this is it. It's a cabinet. It's a cabinet. I cannot believe. I am so mad. Wait, no, this is not the exact one, is it? It's not the exact one. But it is cute. Let me just... Okay, since... Okay, so we know it's probably a cabinet. Yeah. Um. Hmm. Oof. It's not there, but we were so close. It looks like this, but it's not this one. Oh, that makes me so sad. Cause I thought we were so close to finding it. Maybe it's in shelves. Is this it? I mean, that works for what I want it to do. This is it. This is what I was looking for. What is it called? Your home, your home. Oh, it's a shelf. Oh. Entryway shelf. Okay, so you're not gonna use that one for sure. What are the colors we have on this? Because I do like this one. It'd be very funny if I looked for that all this time and then I'm not going to use it. Let's see what colors I have available first before I go and give up hope. Because the colors also determine whether or not I can use this. So I think I could pull this one off in there. This can also be pulled off. So I think I might go with that one more so than anything else. I can go with yellow for in here as well. Or do blue, maybe. Okay, so I mean we could put them in one by one and see how they look. I doubt I'm gonna like that one. I really doubt that I'm gonna like that. Yeah. Oh, and look at it disappearing into the wall. I mean, that's expected. It's a bit. That really pulls the room down. I don't know. Yellow's kind of nice. But I think this yellow would go. This would look better with the other yellow cabinet. This is nice here, I guess. Maybe I just don't like it because it's too big. Yeah, I think that's it. It's just a bit too big. So let's not even bother with that. Let's try this one instead. Because this is actually what I was looking for, this shelf. And let's look at some colors. Oh, the color options are limited. I think the blue kind of fades into the room, and it's very funny because I really can't see it. Like when I do that, you can't really see it. But the blue does kind of fade into the room. I don't like that. And there's no yellow per se. Yeah, I don't like any of these colors, I don't think. Nope. There is nothing. And after looking for you, you disappoint me like this. So instead of doing that, I think we have our underdog, our winner. But now I'm looking at it too. This also pulls the room down, unless I truly go ahead and do the.
Which one pulls the room down?
So look at this. Like, it's just the whole room is blue now. I think I would have to look for like an accent or something. Everything is blue. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Can't you have blue as the trimming and the main color be something else?
I like that. That could work. Because I'm also looking at how it coincides with this one.
That one there seems to work pretty well, but it's just a little bit off, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's the same color.
The answer might actually just be this one. Because that offers a lift to the room. And then if I do this, ooh. Let's see if I can find that again. I think that's a cabinet. So if I just delete this and pop this yellow one back in. It's a bit worn, but it goes back. You know? I think that works a bit better, but
I think that works.
yeah. Imagine me having something yellow in my house that is not.
Yellow is good when it's not too bright or like metallic. If it's wood, like yellow wood, it's not bad.
I don't know, man. I'm not a fan of yellow at all. I really wanted to put something in those corners because they look very empty, but I'm not sure that I'm going to find anything that will fit there. Let's save. So I think we're gonna leave that as it is for now. I would like to put something up, maybe a picture there would be a bit too much. I think like if they're like if there's a key rack. Mm, it might be in clutter items. So let's see if I do decorations and I go to clutter, I might find it there without having to try to remember what it's called, because as you can tell, I don't often remember what things are called in game. Speaking of which, I did not consider putting down a laundry room. I completely forgot that I need to have space for a laundry room. So I have to now pull that out. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put that in the house. It would have been a good idea to kind of have it off the mud room. That would have been a good idea. So like put it here and you can enter the backyard here, because I mean where we live we hang clothes out on the laying outside. Not that we've done that, we haven't done it in months. We've been using the dryer, which isn't the most efficient, but we could do something like that. But ideally I would like the garage to be connected. Oh, I guess we could just put the laundry stuff out in the garage. That just makes sense too. Though ideally I would want my own. I would want my laundry room to be indoors. Okay, let's see if I can find like a key rack or something like that. A key holder. I think those are called like would it be one of these things that hang from the walls? So maybe something like this. Yeah. So kind of like this knife rack or this utensil rack or whatever, but with keys instead. Or something that emulates such. If push comes to shove, I'll just put the clean sweep thing there. But ideally it would be something that, you know, you come into the house through the garage and you put your key. Ooh, is this it? That's a herb rack. I thought we were there. I thought we had something. This is key gear hanging rack. How big is that generally? Whoa, that's huge. I mean, this looks like it. What is that? Oh no. I mean, it has the snowy escape content thing on it. Like, I should know that it's gonna be a bit bigger. And this would be something that goes out into the garage or something. I do like that. I'm gonna put that there. Because I am not going to find that again after I leave it behind. There's nothing at all that I can hang there. Are we truly out of options? There's not a single thing that we could put there that can kind of like mimic the idea of hanging your keys there. What is this? Oh, those are huge. I was almost convinced that we could use those as the doors, as the garage doors. I would have been there for it 100%. Okay, so we don't have anything exactly. So I think we're going to go with what I had kind of envisioned, because obviously when the dogs and stuff come inside and they need a bath and stuff like that, and you're done with them, you're gonna have to kind of mop. But there's no hanging mop or anything, so we're gonna use this, and we're just gonna put that there, and that's just gonna be it. Is there yellow? Yeah, that's cute. Put that back with the room.
Is there any reason why the mudroom isn't like outside cement so you wouldn't have to mop?
I think you can put like a drain in the center, so that, and you slope it slightly so that all the water runs in, or it can just stay in here. But like generally speaking, when you come into the house and you take off your shoes, I mean outside of like the animals using it, you're gonna have a mat here on the ground, which I should probably do. Let me get something to put there. But generally, like think about when you come home. Think about like what you do with your shoes and stuff when you come home. You don't necessarily stay outside and handle cleaning your shoes off. You just come indoors. So I'm kind of like thinking about that as I am building, being a bit real about how at least I live. Sometimes I just don't. I just walk inside depending on, you know, on the day, how I feel, how tired I am. Then I'll just take my shoes off at the door, and there'll be a little bit of mud at the door depending on how bad it is. But then once that mud, you go inside, you clean off. By the time you get back, that mud is practically hardened. You can just sweep it out the door. So I mean, I'm thinking of it like from that perspective maybe, but ugh, I don't know. And I think this wall here is a bit empty, so I'll just put a cute little picture there. I think in reality something more functional would go there, but this is not real. So we're going to find something cute and hopefully pet related to put there. I remember in this save file, the same save file, but for another sim that I'm playing, I put down these very cute paintings or images, paintings I guess, of a dog. Of dogs, or I mean pets. I just thought it was very cute, so I'll see if I can find specifically that one. I don't know. I'm not seeing it. Maybe it was something else. What is this? This is so cute. Oh, do we have it in a different color? We don't. Oh lord. I would do that, but I guess that can go back with the black on the wall. Alright, and it has hints of yellow, maybe. I likely will say that I like it now and then come back to it later and just change it, knowing me. I don't think I'm a fan of it. No, I'm not sold. I am not sold, but it fits there with regard to like size. Okay, let's take off the filter. That's the issue. There has to be something else that we can put there. So the thing is, if I knew, that's huge. I didn't know that was gonna be so big. If I knew these a little bit better. Oh, look, a clown. Oh, that's adorable. Is that a sad clown? I don't think... You don't like clowns too much, do you? You don't like clowns too much, do you?
No, there will be no clothes in the house. No. I mean, you can put it, you just won't find it in that thing. I don't play fun.
Fair enough. Well, there will be a clown in this house at least.
Like, who even came up with the concept of a clown? You have a person with green hair, a white face, a giant red nose, and a forced smile in bright red. What part of that screams, let's all have a good time?
I don't know, the bright colors part maybe.
But maybe it's something for children. Maybe that's it.
Yeah, I mean, it is. It is for kids. I think kids generally enjoy it. I don't like that. That's a bit big. I think we're gonna have to go with Old Faithful here. Yeah. Do I remember how to size things up? Do I? That's the thing. Maybe. Oh, well, that's it. That's how you size things up. Okay. I guess we could do that. Is that the best color for it? That's too bright.
Yeah, from one extreme to the next. You went from clown, apples, and pears. Like,
Yeah. I'm gonna do black. I can't find anything else that's gonna like fill in there the way I want it to be filled in. And I can't find anything that has like a yellow. Let's see if this has... Yellow's a bit much. I have to have blue. I mean... Yeah, that's too bright. I'll leave it at that for now. That's better than everything else that I've had so far. Alright, so that's the mudroom. And I think I'm gonna just start to generally put down the kitchen before I wrap up, because I think we've been going at this for a pretty long while now. So yeah, let's just get a part of the kitchen done.
yeah, I was saying that this is probably a good bite-sized piece portion at the top. People inject.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna, yeah, I'm gonna start the kitchen at least. I'm wondering if I should put the kitchen door here or over here. We can put the kitchen door over here. We'll have it be like a double door, a big double door scenario. And, oh lord. I think I clicked that like 4 to 5 times by accident. Should we use the same doors that we use at the front here? You know what? Yeah, we are gonna use the same doors that
You
we
can
use
give
at
it
the
a go.
front. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. And then I remember I had mentioned a time I was talking to you about having like these windows that you can see into the backyard um, for kids, but I wanted the windows to be something that you can open so that, oh, those are huge. I forget how huge those are. I wanted the windows to be something that you can slide open or that you can push open, that you can like hand food through the door outside. That was the ideal scenario. No, I have no clue how to replicate that in The Sims. Though I do know they have some, yeah, some windows that are just open. But like to have that in just like this, is that just open? Yeah, that's a bit much. But something like that, something that represents that kind of vibe. So I'll try to find a window that does that. I mean, this is likely gonna be the closest. I'll put 3. I'm not sure that I like it. But I think it's okay. I think it makes the point that I'm trying to make with that. Because everything else is way too big. And if I want to get other window options, I'd have to buy more packs. I'm not going to buy more packs right now. I'm not at a place that I want to do that yet. So, in here, I think I wanted to do a general blue vibe. So, we're going to do... Oops. Blue farmhouse counters. And I think that's going to be the answers here. This is the answer. This one. Yeah, this one. I think this is the answer. I'm not sure. Let me check this one out. Okay, let's put down both and compare. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with this one because it has a cleaner look. That one has more of a country, like, lived-in vibe, and though I do like that, I kind of want this house to be a bit new looking, just a little bit. I have no clue where I'm gonna put the stove. Would the stove be over here? Yeah. Yeah, because I need to put this sink and stuff over here. I don't have auto counters on, do I? I don't. I do not. I think I literally just saw that. So I need a corner. Oops, I'm using the wrong one. I'm gonna get a corner counter. And then I'm gonna need a stove, which I think we can do something very updated and modern. Yeah. Though realistically speaking, between King and I, we prefer gas stoves. So I think I'm gonna emulate that at least. And the other thing that we have to think about is the island, because we do want to have a nice little island going on. So let's see, let's build that. So if we were to do an island, are we gonna want to do something typical? Kind of like a small island? Ooh.
You're really nailing the farmhouse, but modern side. Like leaning more to farmhouse so far, but you can't the top now.
Yeah, for sure. Farmhouse is the place to go for me specifically. I really enjoy farmhouse, though I don't mind doing something else, something modern. But I really enjoy the farmhouse look. I have always liked the look. And I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think modern nowadays is very clinical, very clean. And I think it looks great and all. But I'm not convinced. I'm not 100% there for it. I'm not 100%, like, yeah. So, I mean, I guess I could do either though, really. I guess I could do either. Okay, so this is strange. I thought, does this belong to these? Does it? So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna put that there. Yes, we're gonna do that. And I think we're going to do this. We have to get a corner. Yeah, I'm gonna make these ones shorter for sure. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. I think that's how we're gonna make that look. And then we need to get a hood for over this thing. I don't exactly know what these are for. I know that you just always have one. You just always get one. But I have no clue what purpose they serve. I know mine has a light.
I'm assuming that island is gonna have like a sink or something. That island is massive.
Yeah, it is.
Like I could sleep on that.
Would be the best place to sleep, let me tell you. Hard, cold surfaces.
Like that's a massive island. Like
Yeah.
that's a dinner table.
Oh, shucks. So if we want to have an open floor plan, how will that fit in? And then based on here, we don't have anywhere for us to wall mount the TV. I mean, if I look on the outside, can I just have that be a blank wall? That's gonna look weird. And you know for sure I want my TV to be wall mounted. That's something that I gotta think about.
Yeah, I need to get over my fear of wall mounted TVs at some point in time.
Oh,
For the chat, my perpetual fear of wall mounted TVs is that at some point they will fail, and it's not going to come with any warning. It's just going to be smashing your TV into a million bits on the ground. That's why I have always preferred TV stands.
Fair enough. I guess it's yeah. It's a valid fear. I don't have that fear at all. I do believe that they're sturdy enough to handle themselves.
I put it into the category of an irrational fear. It's not like they're not going to fail immediately, guys. Chances are, by the time it does fail, you would have either switched it or switched your TV.
Fair enough. Yeah. Or like someone would have had to have done an awful job with putting it up for it to fail in that way, I would say. I'm wondering if I should bring this around a bit more and make this whiter. Let's see. If I were to make this whiter and put that there, I never thought I'd be making the house bigger. I thought I'd be trying to make it smaller. Yeah, this is a really big kitchen for sure. I mean, ideally I would like to have a big kitchen. Oh, I forgot the other room type, the little room with that we would have the little pantry room. It would be a pantry
Isn't that where the
and
thing is supposed to be?
the extra sink thing. That room.
I don't. I feel you got paid $20 a year for that, for the extra thing. But
Likely. Okay, I think I'm gonna put it in here, which means that I have to create an entrance for it, because right now there's no way to get in. I guess what I could do is that I could just delete these and bring that across, and then a door would go here, and I think it would be like one of those see-through doors, because I think I'd want to be able to see in there, especially if you're considering that kids are gonna be running around the place making a mess of things. That's the one place they'll go to look for snacks and make a mess. And you want to make sure that, like, when you're passing by, you can at least get a glimpse inside. You may not see everything, but at least you can tell some things. I could have sworn there were these doors, these single doors with the glass all the way down. This is one, but this doesn't have the color that I want. You don't like that? See, this is a color. This is a nice color that I can use, but I don't think this is like the look that I prefer. I'll go with it. I'll go with it. Oh no, it's not gonna fit anyway. Need a small door for that. My options are truly limited in this case. And that color is just, I guess we could put that there. Very farmhouse. I'm not sure. Because look at those. I don't, okay. You know what? Matter of fact, that's what we're going to do. Ideally, it would have been something glass, but that's where we're at. So, and we know for sure that more of these are going to go in here. I did speak of this. So the only thing is now, like, how do you build a pantry in The Sims? That's gonna be the question I have to answer. I mean,
So it's pretty much just a room, isn't it?
yeah, but I mean, like, with regard to
A room with stuff in it. Well, I mean, that's all room.
yeah, that's all rooms. I mean, I'll just search the word pantry. Something has to come up. Pantry. There's the industrial pantry rack.
We got a new person in the chat, Gisa DB.
Oh. Hey.
Welcome, welcome. Please feel free.
So, we're streaming The Sims. And we're building what is supposed to be. This is for Gisa. We're building what's supposed to be some kind of idea of our house, like a general idea, very general. So I am just working on the kitchen. The house is turning out to be much bigger than I want it to be.
The house actually know that she's actually here. The house actually reminds me of. You ever play Matchington Mansion? It's like a house. Like you will pretty much die trying to get from one room to like the kitchen in any room in Matchington Mansion. The rooms are the entire floor plan is ridiculously long. So it's kind of like this. If you are on one side of the house, you need to pack a bag and a visa to go to the other side. So far.
Yeah, that is certainly like this house. Certainly like this house. It's huge. And the thing is, I'm not a fan of overly large spaces and overly large houses, so this is different for me as well. But it's how it's turning out. So I just know that eventually, as if this were to ever become something more real, I would just try to make the spaces a little smaller. I'm looking for appliances. I was wondering if I could put like a deep. I wonder if they have anything like a deep freeze in this game. A deep freezer. Miscellaneous. They have like what I've realized that they have are these cute little mini fridges, which is so cute, so sweet. Ooh, okay, that gives me an idea. I don't like how big this is, this industrial thing. I don't know. I'll put that there. I'll put that there. But maybe I swap this out for actual shelves. Let's look at what shelves they have. Oh, those are kids. Oh god. Let me. All right, let's see what shelves we have. Would it be in surfaces? Shelves. Is there anything that represents a kitchen? Oh, that's. Oh, that's cute. I didn't know that they had those. Okay, I'm also gonna put that out here for a laundry room. I'm gonna keep that. I love that because I won't be able to find that when I come back. That's really, really cute. Is there anything in here that I can use to kind of show like it would be these. It would be those. I think I I really was overthinking this. All right. So, maybe then oops. I meant to grab this one. So we're going to do that and then we're going to do this. Oh wow. I really was overthinking
You
this,
pretty much
but
got partially just a walk-in room with stuff in it.
yeah. And then we're gonna do that over here. And the question is, will any of these fit? Let's see, will any of these fit? I wonder if there's like a different, let me see what other options. Ooh, okay, would that fit in there? Oh, it's too, it's, yeah, oh no. Oh no, that's so sad. I really like the idea of that though. Okay, so I have an idea. I have a way to kind of handle that. So, let's try some floating shelves. Oh, God, they're not gonna fit. If I size them down. Oh, there we go. That's gonna be off just a little bit. Oops. Let's try a different color first off. Let's see if there's any other colors that work well with this. Yes, that color might actually be good. So I think we're going to actually go with that color. And let's shift this a little bit, see if I can. There we go. I mean, it can come down just a little bit.
I'm really like, are we gonna actually keep this blue in real life? I really like this shade of blue because like blue, but like into feminine, into gray. It's really nice.
I do like this too. I would love to see this played out in real life. I really would. Okay, it's just a little bit over, but I don't think anyone's gonna notice that too much. I am being a little silly about it. Yeah, it's just like a little bit over, so it blends in on this side, but it sticks out. Okay, so I think that might actually just be this. I wonder if like when you go down, if these are floating. Kind of. Uh, we need that wall. I think putting that right there. And then I might have to adjust this. Okay, we'll go with that. So let's see if I can get the other shelves in now, because I'm going to do this again. And I'm going to... Ooh. That's not the shelf that I was using just now, was it? It is? Oh, it's just the wrong color. So I think I might do that. I wonder if I'll actually be able to put anything on these shelves. Oh, that works out so nicely. I am actually very happy with that. Yeah. Okay. So we have that. think I'm gonna put another one of these here too, just so that stops bugging me. Ideally, I would put like an end cupboard like that, but that's the corner, an end cupboard. But I don't think that that's gonna fit there very well. Let's also bring this in a little bit. I think we can. We're really embracing the huge island vibe. This is not. I think we can make this kitchen smaller. This kitchen is really, really big. This is a huge kitchen. This is an huge kitchen. That's how huge it is. So, ooh, let's put some bar stools down. So we're not going to put blue. We need something to complement. So we can either go with something brown. I'm thinking that anything beige might be a bit much. What options do we have? Look at that. That's way too much, yeah? It's not gonna make any sense. No. You see, this is a safe bet, but it's so boring. Let's try this. What is this from? What pack is this from? Oh, this is not from a pack. This is not custom content. What is that? What is that? Who is that from?
You don't have any bar stool?
Huh? No, I'm looking at bar stools now. I'm looking at the correct color to choose because I don't want to see like going with something like that is too deep. And you know, just trying to find the right color to go with. That's really what I'm doing. I think we can try that one. We can do that. I think that this color counter is hard to find options for, because then you kind of want to do that, but it's just the same color. And I mean, the only other thing that you can do is like a yellow. Let's look at yellow. Let's see what there is that's yellow that we might be able to pull off. No yellow in here. What's this? No. Oh dear. Wish you could put it there. You can't. Oh. Yellow. It's the closest so far. A part of me wants to give in because I'm feeling a little lazy and just leave it there. Because a lot of the things that I've done, I've been like, yeah, I'm gonna leave that there for now. And then, yeah, I think this one is nice. I'm not sure that I like how they look around the sides though. Let's see. Okay, we'll leave it as that. And I think we have like a general just for the kitchen. Next we have to kind of fill in these shelves. I'm gonna just do a quick test and see if I can put things on the shelves. It would be very sad if I couldn't, you know, because they look so plain without anything on them. So let's see if I can try to put. Oh, there's a birdhouse. I'm gonna put that outside. I do like that.
Only if I've already seen them.
Pardon?
Okay, I have it.
Let's see. Okay, this is basic. Let's go with that. I'm gonna have to use this thing.
This is a pear tree. Like, is this in our Pinterest?
If it's what?
This is pretty much what they have in our Pinterest.
Yes, it practically is. It is. Ooh, I just sized that down. Ooh, wow. It is. So what I need to do now, I might need to get like the red shelf mod or something so I can lift that. I'm not sure how to lift things outside of outside of what is normally there. I really thought that I could just put things on those shelves. Like I really thought. So I'll have to get like a mod to do that, or try and find a tutorial that would show me how to do it. But there are ways. There are ways to do it. Let me get the ice cream thingy as well. I'm gonna have that in this house. That is so me. That is 1000% me. So we're going to have a coffee and tea nook for sure. I wish I could decide where that went. We're gonna have a coffee and tea nook, and then we're gonna have like all along here decorated. So I think I'm coming down to where I'm about to wrap up, because I mean this is a huge house. There's a lot more to go. Outside of that nothing's gonna go in here really. I think I'm gonna do like a small workspace situation here, where like it will have like a workshop and stuff, like really flower arranging and stuff, and that's it. But here is like just supposed to be cars. So if I were to just do this, oh my god, it went to pet care. I think they're in toys, the cars that I'm looking for. If I were just to do this and to just size it up, just to put that there to just kind of fill in the space, just so that we know that that's where cars are supposed to be, and it's not that I'm just slacking off. Oh, I don't like that one though. Imagine your car actually costs $375 and it works. That would be grand. I really wish that was the way life worked. Oh goodness. Alright. To buy a car for 450 simoleons. Just even buying it for simoleons itself and not buying it with your money, that would be epic. Oh look, that is so cute. A little van. That seems so right for a family house, you know? Like it's just a van that you can fit your whole family in. Oh, that's so adorable.
I am assuming that that's yours. What the heck?
It's not. When you look at it all huge, it's hideous. I wonder if there's like some custom content with cars that I can just use so that I don't have to swell up these. Ooh, look, this one's for 10.
Oh, I will definitely let him know. I don't even know if he's still in the stream, but hold on.
You gotta put that out here for him. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that. I think I would have a truck, but that would go in this area, but that's taken up with something. So I'm just going to put that there for now. Just to denote that that is the garage, and we're going to fix that. That's probably the part that's going to give me the most gray hairs, and I'll fix it eventually. But imagine I spent like so long, and this is as far as I got. Oh my god. Well, guys, I tried. This is what happens when you're not necessarily good at building.
It's coming along.
It is. It looks okay. Let's fix this roofing issue here. Roofing issue. Let's fix that. I mean, it's coming along. It is huge. It is huge, and we have done no landscaping, so she looks bare. She looks empty. But you know what? It's a start. I'm at least gonna put a tree here, because it's gonna be really sad for me to just end this stream and I don't put at least a tree. I'll put another one over here. Is there a bigger one? Yeah. A nice large tree. Yeah. Maybe do something like this. Is there one that's shorter? Oh my god, these are all the same height. Oh, that's a bamboo. That's not what we're doing. Oh lord. I don't think those 3 trees look very good together. We're gonna get rid of one of those. I like the bush, but I don't. Yeah, we're gonna leave that there for now. And since she's looking a bit slender, we're going to just drop some bushes around her real quick. Some shrubs. I think we have some nice tall shrubs. Oh no, that's not a tall shrub at all. I think these are all very tiny comparatively. I think these are the big boys. Yeah, but that's not the one that I want. I think they're likely all in debug, aren't they? So how do you know which debug is which? Like, how do you know what brings up the trees and what brings up... Oh, wait, I saw some trees there just now. Ooh, I just scrolled way too fast. Are these the same ones? Oh, what's that? That's a flower box. That's cute. These are all the things that you buy. Okay. I don't know. Ooh, this one is probably massive. Oh, that's pretty. I wonder if that comes in like the charm. What do you call it? The magic pack. The pack with all the witches and stuff. For the life of me, I don't remember the name of the pack. Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. And I've been playing this game for how long? And I've had that pack for how long? Ridiculous. Okay, so if I keep doing this, I'm gonna end up just continuing. So I think we're gonna end the stream here. I think we're gonna be satisfied with this house. This is where we're at right now. It's not terrible.
This is a solid start.
It is a solid start. So, here wraps up today's stream. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next stream.
What do you say with Twitch? Don't forget to like and subscribe.
I don't know. I don't know. I never thought about it, but
Thanks everybody. Good having you. Thanks for joining.
thanks for watching.